Hello and welcome to Read the Last Page,
a book club
YAP SESH,
with your two favorite long distance best friends. I'm your host, Dan.
And I'm your host, B. And how are you this morning, Dan?
I'm good. We haven't had a YAP session so long, so I'm kind of like excited to just debrief with you about stuff.
And have no plan.
We have no plan at all. We're coming in so blind. But yeah, no, I'm good. It's been like kind of a crazy week, just like with like family stuff, which I don't get too much into, but like I'm just like so happy that it's the weekend and I can take a beat, and I'm seeing my sister, my little niece, tomorrow, so I'm so excited.
Yay.
So I know, yeah, very fun stuff. But yeah, how are you doing? Oh, Cleo, sorry, my cat's walking behind me.
Oh no, hi Penny. I have a little prebiotic soda, so I'm going to open it for the listeners next to the mic for some ASMR.
Oh my god. See,
nice
the
little
second the second you went down to do it, my sisters are calling me on FaceTime.
Oh my gosh. Wait, do you need to call them back?
No.
Okay.
She said, I want to plan an itinerary for tomorrow. I'm like, I don't do that.
Oh, I thought it was cute.
No, it's really cute, but like my oldest sister and my younger sister are so like, I mean, less so my younger sister. My oldest sister is always like, we have to do an itinerary, very oldest sister vibes. And I'm so not that person. So I'm just gonna tell her like, whatever you want to do, I'll do.
Yeah,
like, it's fine. I don't care. I'm just coming into town and you guys usher me around.
Yeah, that's fair. Today I'm drinking Trader Joe's Cherry Cola prebiotic soda. It's pretty good. As you guys probably remember, I had a huge Olipop phase, which I still love Olipop, but they just have gotten so expensive.
Yeah.
And they're like almost $3, but these ones at Trader Joe's are $1.99, so
there you
I
go.
feel a little less like I'm like spending an obnoxious amount on one can.
I think I had an Olipop. I either had an Olipop or a Poppy, but for the first time when I went to Michigan, I visited a bunch of family.
Nice.
And like we were having a pizza night, and someone offered me an Olipop, I think. And I was like, you know, when you're like at someone's place and you're like, I don't feel like being a burden today, like I will just drink the drink that I've never drank before and like hope for the best. So that's what I was kind of doing, and I for sure thought Olipop had a bit of carbonation to it, and I don't like carbonation, right? Like I can't drink carbonation, it hurts my mouth too much. But it didn't, and I was like, wait, what the heck? Like I was like, I've been depriving myself low-key of it, and I didn't realize.
Well, they usually are like fizzy, but I would say like less so than soda.
Like I'm assuming if you're in a can, it's always gonna have a little bit of like the you know, but yeah, no, it didn't taste crazy at all. I was really shocked.
Yeah, I feel like,
but it was good.
Like, because the thing you don't like about it, like burning in your mouth, like I like that from soda, but I feel like these ones, like they're not like, it's not like burning my mouth. It's just like, oh, a little sparkle, you know.
When I taste, like, sometimes I'll try to drink Coke, like, just because I'm like, maybe I'll like it this time. And I'm like, I don't even know what the flavor is. Like, I'm too focused on the fact that my mouth is on fire.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Yeah.
But, I was going to say, speaking of itineraries, I feel like I usually am like, let's just wing it. Let's just vibe. But yeah, when people come visit me in New York, I have been making like an itinerary, and I usually leave like so much wiggle room so that it doesn't feel like we're going like from thing to thing to thing. But I'm like, if we don't have a plan in Manhattan, there's just so much to do that like we'll get like decision paralysis and we won't do anything, you know. So like my sisters are coming up to visit me and Kelly and my mom later this fall, and they're kind of like, we don't know, we don't care, you know. And I'm like, me and Kelly will like make an itinerary, and then we'll just run it by you, make sure everyone's like, okay, there's at least one thing that I wanted to make sure I do. And then it's just like, I'm also just like, well, if it changes, it changes. Like, I'm not like, we have to stick to exactly, but at least gives us like an outline of like where to start, you know?
Yeah. Well, so being the middle child, I feel like I'm very much somebody who like, it's like, I'm so not focused on the plan. I'm like, if someone else in my family is doing something with me, everyone else loves a plan so much that I've never had to like love a plan. You know what I mean? And so it's I've only realized it's become an issue when it's like I'm with the other person in my family who's not really plan focused, and I'm like, wait, we're not doing anything. So then I realized the beauty of having type A sisters, which is quite nice. But yeah, especially on vacation, I feel like you kind of do need some sort of itinerary. Is like, because you don't want to just think back and be like, oh, I was inside a house all day or a hotel.
I don't remember, because we've recorded since I got back to New York, but I don't remember how much I talked about like my family's trip that we took to like this huge Airbnb. But we had an itinerary for one day, which was go to Silver Dollar City. For any of the Missouri listeners out there, I'm sure you know what Silver Dollar City is.
Classic.
Theme park, roller coasters and stuff. But then when we were like actually at the Airbnb, like my parents were like, our plans are to be together, and like my parents had like dinner plans for each night, and we had like the pool in walking distance from us, and then it was just like, let's go to the pool, let's play a board game, let's eat dinner together. And it was like low key in that way. Like we weren't like going and exploring the city around where the Airbnb was. We just like stayed at home. That was nice. That was like a nice change of pace, which I feel like was needed, because there was like almost 20, like about 20 of us. So 20 something.
Wow. Ooh, that's crazy.
Yeah. So that was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to tell our listeners and kind of show to our viewers our shirts. So they say, I can't, I have a podcast to record. These are from my coworker Mike. Shout out to Mike. He said I could name drop him on the pod.
Yay, Mike. Mike is my for real hero for doing this. You should have seen my face when Laura handed this to me. I was like, because okay, can you kind of explain the story of why this shirt specifically?
So Mike knows all about our podcast, and he listens. He actually just told me that he listens like on our book club episodes, just like up until we start talking about the book. And I was like, that's exactly like why we do that.
That's why we want it.
So people who don't read can still like listen to a bit. But he usually listens to the YAP sessions. And we said on one recently, like a couple months ago, we were like, we should have merch. Like, I have a podcast to record. And so sometimes Mike invites me over, me and a few other people, to his house, like for a dinner. And he pulls out a little gift for me, and I'm thinking, what is this? And so I opened it up, and he said, this is proof that I listened to your podcast because you guys said you needed merch shirts. And so he made one for me, and he made one for Dan, and luckily he gave it to me like just a few days before I was flying home. So when I saw Dan, I was able to, I kept it in the wrapping.
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. I thank you so much, Mike, for doing that. That's like so touching.
Yeah.
And I love it. And this is going to be a staple in both of our closets now.
Yeah. So we wanted to save it for the YAP. But yeah, it's so cute. And I love the colors. They're comfort colors, so you know they're good quality.
Yes, truly. Oh my gosh, truly.
I just can't do a Gildan t-shirt anymore.
No, I mean, I've got a couple still in my collection, but it's like you want to, okay, can I be honest? I think most of them that I have, I've gotten from your closet because you're like, I can't do this anymore. I'm like, okay. Most of my t-shirts are from like B's family.
That's amazing.
I come over to your house and you're like, I'm getting rid of this stuff. You go through it first.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I did this huge go through in like February when I was home. Like literally went through everything in my room. And I was like, if only Dan could be here. Like,
oh, I know. I would have gone crazy. But I have way too much stuff now, so it's probably good that
You've probably gotten all the good stuff by now. Like, the rest of it, I was just like, okay, I haven't worn this in the past 5 times I've come home, and I haven't wanted to take it back to New York. Like, I don't need to make my parents just hoard it in the basement. Get rid of it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I feel like I need to do a whole deep clean before, like, my roommate comes home.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've just been, like... I've slowly been like moving things to better, because you know when we've been here for a year now, and you know when you've gotten comfortable for a year, you're like, okay, everything's got like dust settled on it and I need to shake the place up. It feels crazy.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been low-key doing throughout the summer. And now I'm just like, I want to get rid of everything.
Yeah.
I need to get rid of all the stuff.
Yeah. That's like when I got back from this trip and I like got my laundry done. I tried to put everything back in my drawers, and this is my closet for people that are watching. That's the whole thing.
So tiny.
It's tiny. And so
it's a small door, guys.
And also I have like kids hangers, because regular size hangers like the door won't close because the closet is too shallow. So anyways, things, I have like skirts and things like double layered. I have like dresses hung on like the little hooks, and then like a different shirt like over, like everything is jam packed in there, and also in my drawers. And because every time I go back to Missouri, I bring more clothes back with me. Right. And I'm like, okay, I gotta go through some of this stuff. I have like a week off in August when my nanny family is like, they're going on like a family vacation, and so I'm like, during that week I think I want to do like a deep go through of all my clothes here, because also I'm thinking like, you know, Seth and I are gonna get married next year and we're gonna move in together, and it's like, okay, I only want to move, like do the work of moving the stuff that I actually want. So if there's stuff I can get rid of, I might as well do it now.
Literally. Wait, actually, that's so true. I know. I'm like scared because I think I might have to like move soon, and I don't know if I'm going to be moving cities. I don't know if I'm going to be moving across like my actual town. I don't know. But I'm very hyper aware of everything I buy. I've been having this oh my god, I've been having this really bad habit lately of like, girl, I cannot stop shopping at Old Navy. I will be so honest. It's like I see something has 100% cotton and is on sale, like marked down by 50%, and I'm like, that's getting into my closet immediately. Like, I can't. Like, I have a package arriving almost every week at this rate.
So funny.
Like,
I love that.
I know my neighbors are so annoyed. But yeah. Oh, speaking of my neighbors, I've got new neighbors living on that side of the wall, and they've been hammering all morning. So I don't know if anyone can hear it, but it's not annoying to me. But if it's annoying, to anyone,
no, I haven't noticed it. So
okay,
perfect. The mic must not be picking it up.
It woke me up this morning, and I thought someone was banging on my door, and I was like so scared. I was like, what could be the purpose?
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, oh no, okay, I forgot they moved in. It's all good.
I wonder, maybe they're like hammering nails into the wall. Maybe they're hanging up. Maybe they have a big art wall or something.
I was thinking it was probably images, or like sometimes people like will hang TVs, like flat screens on their wall. So I was like, it has to be one of those things. They were doing it for a bit.
That's true. I'm gonna have to buy a TV whenever Seth and I move in together, because neither of us owns a TV.
Really?
Yeah, because like
TVs
we have.
Sorry.
You're good. We have like one in our kitchen here, but it just like came with our apartment. It's like the past tenants, they like screwed it into the wall, so they just had to leave it. And then like Seth like there's one in his living room, but it's like his mom's, you know, like, and he used to have one in his bedroom that was like his, but it like stopped working. He said it wasn't worth fixing, so he just like got rid of it. So
yeah, well, what I've come to learn is like buying TVs is quite literally the easiest part of buying anything for your apartment, because you think it's going to be so much more expensive and then it's not. And you're like, oh, and you're like, wait, so the couch and the rugs are actually what I need to be worrying about.
Okay.
The couches are crazy. Couches, yeah. But TVs are simple because you can also just go to like Walmart or Target.
That's true.
Even Amazon. My dad also has this thing where I think he has a real... Okay, like most dads, I feel like his love language is like gifts of service or like acts of service or like even gift giving. But to him, I truly think his love language is just buying people's TVs, because he's so upset. He bought me my first TV when I moved off to college. Didn't need a TV at the time. And he was like, I'm getting you a TV for your room. You're going to need one. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I had that TV for years and years and years. And then it broke-ish. It just was old and run down, and so I bought a new one like 2 years ago, and I can only buy one so big because we didn't have a very large thing to place it on, and I couldn't nail it into the wall, so I bought one that was a little smallish. And he came over when I was moving, and he was like, are you happy with the size of that TV? Like, unfortunately I have to be, because there's no other solution unless you want to buy me like a really nice TV stand. Like, I can't upgrade. And he's like, okay.
That is so funny. He's looking out for you.
I know, it's very sweet. I appreciate.
My like current TV, quote unquote, in my room is I have like a large like computer monitor. And then I have
crafty. I like it,
which I got for free from my old nanny family when they were moving. They were like, we don't need this, do you want it? And I was like, I'm gonna find a use for this, like surely I'm gonna need this. And when I was in my other bedroom, I didn't really have it set up so well. I would like plug in my laptop to like cast like, you know, whatever I'm watching like onto there, but it's like kind of hard to control because then I have to like go to the laptop. Then I realized I had an extra Fire Stick when I went home in I think February, and I was going through everything. I found like a Fire Stick in a package, like had never been opened. So I like asked my parents. I mean, it was in my room, but I like didn't know really where it came from. I was like, you guys cool if I take this? And they're like, we don't even know where that came from. So you can just plug it into the back of the monitor, and with the remote, like it's basically like having a TV.
Literally, like that is so good.
Yeah.
Stumbling upon just like a rogue Fire Stick. Blessed by the gods, because that's crazy.
Like I don't think I would have bought it just because like I'm moving in like a year-ish, you know. And so I'm like that, you know, but I'm like, but it just fell into my lap.
Yeah, that's perfect. I have a projector in my room. Again, my dad bought it for me, so that lumps into the TV category, I think.
Definitely.
So my dad bought it for me because he saw that we had a really big wall at my old apartment. And now I don't have a big wall at my apartment, but I have a bedroom wall that kind of works. So I like have it projecting on my bedroom wall when I'm going to sleep sometimes.
Nice.
But I was like, what can I hook up to this to make it work? And I found a Roku stick like lying around our apartment, and I was like, oh my god, perfect. Yes. This must have been my old Roku. And I plug it in, and it's my roommate, so it has all her stuff, and I'm like, but I was like, I'm gonna keep using it. I asked her, I was like, do you care if I use your Roku that you never touch anymore? Like, I don't even know where you found that. Yeah, okay.
I'm like, if she's not touching it, like not missing it,
oh well. I'll use it.
That's like when Kelly moved here, she brought like her portable what's that called, speaker, like Bluetooth speaker. And the thing about this monitor is it does like have sound straight from the monitor, but it's just like not that high quality, you know. And so I was like, oh, I need like a speaker for this. And then Kelly's like, oh, like you can borrow my Bluetooth speaker. And this was like when she first moved in, because we were like finishing the season 5 of Stranger Things in my room on this thing. So she's like, oh, here, let me bring my Bluetooth speaker. And then she's just like never asked for it back. And even the other day I was like, oh yeah, like I have an Amazon gift card. I think I'm gonna buy like my own Bluetooth speaker so I can give you this one back. She was like, honestly, like I don't use it enough. Like you can just keep it in your room. And she's like, just if I want it, just let me borrow it back. And I was like, oh, okay.
That's so
I just feel very like I'm just being taken care of.
Everyone's being so kind to me. Yeah, that's so funny. Well, I love that. Well, speaking of like, I guess TVs/movies, segue, question mark. Have you seen anything lately that you liked? Any movies?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Tell me.
The Michael Jackson movie. You guys, this was so good. Seth,
you texted me.
Yes, Seth saw this like when I was out of town, and he texted me and was like, that movie was so good. Like, I really think you would love it. Like, you need to try to see it when you come back. And so, luckily, it was still in the theater. It was playing during the weekdays at 6:55 p.m. That was like the only time, because it's like it's about to get out of the theater. And so I nanny till 7:15, and like my family's very flexible, and like I could leave early if I really needed to, but I'm like, I'm not gonna ask to leave like 30 minutes early to go get a movie, like so we just showed up a little late, but like Seth just filled me on the first 10 minutes. But like it seriously was so good. I learned a lot about Michael Jackson's life, and also, I'm pretty sure it's his, like, Michael Jackson's nephew is playing him, and which I just thought is so cool for, like, a movie about a real person, that it's, like, a family member. And all of the actors were amazing. The singing was amazing. The dancing was amazing. The outfits were amazing. I was, like, grinning ear to ear while watching this, like, it was just so good, like, and like I mean I like Michael Jackson. I feel like everybody likes Michael Jackson, like, but you know, like, I'm a fan. I would have never considered myself like I'm a huge super fan, like I'm obsessed with Michael Jackson, like, but I truly enjoy his music and stuff. But like I feel like anybody would love this movie, like, even if you don't. Like, it's not just for, like, Michael Jackson fanatics, is what I'm saying. Like, everybody who loves his music, like, it was just... I also think, like, it was a perfect amount of, like, story, like scenes, like, talking scenes, and also, and like, music and stuff. Like, it was really well constructed as like a narrative. Obviously it's a real life story. Like, I just thought I have no notes. Like, I don't think they could have done it any better. I was just like in awe watching it. Like, the only thing that was bad was the seat behind me. I kept getting kicked. And here's the thing, is Seth and I had our tickets were like in row D, which is like the last row on the floor before it like goes up into the stairs. But when we got there was people sitting there, and we were the ones that were late, so we're like, hey, we're not gonna like go make a scene, make people so move. We're like, let's just sit. There was nobody in the second row B, so we were like, let's just sit there, it's fine, whatever. And so there was people behind us in row C, and my chair keeps getting like kicked, and I'm thinking, what is going on over here? I'm like trying to look this way. Finally, I look the other way. It's like these two 18-year-olds making out, like, and I'm like, okay, I was so shocked. I turned right back around because I was prepared to like be like, hey, can you stop kicking my chair? But it's like, it's because it was the guy behind me, he's so turned over here. He's like, has his legs are, just at a weird angle where they keep kicking my chair. I'm like, but I don't even know what to say to these people because, like, I'm so uncomfortable. But then the movie was, like, during a quiet part. Then I could hear them. I was like, no, this is too, like, this is too much. You can't be doing this.
People annoy me so bad. Okay.
So then I turned around and I was like, can you guys stop? And they, like,
you're so brave.
They were like, oh, you know, like, they got a little bit shy after that. But I don't know what they did. They probably continued 5 minutes later, but I will say I didn't hear them again, and I didn't get my chair kicked again, so I was happy.
That's good.
But
that's
it
crazy.
was just like, I'm like, you guys are at the front of the theater. Like,
it's like the Michael Jackson movie of all places.
I'm like, this is an amazing story. Why aren't you paying attention? I am just like, I'm like not, I don't like to be like a buzzkill, but I am not afraid to, like, kind of call people out if they're, like, ruining the experience.
Something for everybody, yeah.
Because the other movie that I saw recently was Toy Story 5, which was also amazing. I cried so much. Like, it's kind of the way that I felt when I saw like Inside Out or Inside Out 2. Like, just that deep love of, like, child and the things that they go through and stuff. But literally, this movie is about, like, Bonnie, you know, plays with her toys, but her parents are worried she's going to get socially left behind because all the other kids have their little, basically, iPads, but, you know, it's called something different. So they get her one. But then they're kind of seeing, like, the repercussions of all these kids just, like, being on iPads versus, like, creative imagination play. And this guy right next to me and Seth is just on his phone. I'm like, I leaned over Seth and I said, this was, like, towards the beginning of the movie, but I was like, I'm not going to allow someone to have bright phone screen in my vision for the whole movie. So I leaned over and I was like, can you turn your phone off? And then he did. And then I was like, oh my gosh, like, maybe I'm the problem. And, like, like, maybe he had one last text to send right at the beginning of the movie and I'm, like, making a big deal about it. And maybe I should have, like, stayed in my lane. But then, like, 3 or 4 more times during the movie, he pulls out his phone again. So I'm like, okay, I'm not the problem, which, like, he had it out for short enough times. Like, I wasn't going to say something again unless it was, like, constant. But I'm like, you are literally, like, are you listening? This play is about you.
That's so true. Yeah, I fear we're entering an era where people are confused what the protocol should be when you go to a film. Because it's like, I don't know if it's COVID. I don't know if it's because movie theaters have really created an experience that kind of places comfort more so than how we've done in the past. That didn't make sense, but I think you guys caught
like
on
with the
to what I was saying.
recliners and
we've got, like, recliners and, like, some AMCs, like, deliver food to you and stuff like that. But it's like, the reason why people get mad when you do things like talk during a movie or, like, use your phone or whatever is just because we're all paying to be here for the singular objective is just to watch the film and enjoy the film. And if anybody's making that an issue, they have a right to be like, you have to leave. Like, I'm confused why anyone is still doing that. When I go to a movie, I'm like, everything is shut down. I am locked in. I paid $15 to be here for one solo thing. So, I don't know.
It's just, like, so interesting to me because I'm like, guys, I mean, I guess I'm just assuming everyone has Disney Plus, but I'm like, this will be out on Disney Plus in a couple weeks. Like, if you want to have that, like, lackadaisical of an environment, you can just watch it at home, you know.
Yeah.
But even like,
which I mean,
I remember at one movie, it was some like horror movie, I don't know, that I was with Seth. There was a guy at the end of the row, and he was on his phone for like at least 30 minutes, if not an hour. And then later he was gone. But like, at least in that case, he had his phone turned away to where like the light from the screen was not in anyone's view. I mean, I personally just get bothered by anybody on their phone at the movies because I'm like, what are you doing? But it's like, I would never. I'm not going to go around policing everybody, but it's like, but when your phone screen brightness is in my vision, like that's like a distracting to me, and it's like it's ruining my viewing experience, you know.
Sure, yeah, but valid. Valid.
I don't know. It's just interesting.
I have a local theater where I live that sells alcohol, and it's like I think a lot of movie theaters now do that, but it's genuinely like a movie theater and a bar combined. Ooh. So people will sit there and drink for a while and then go straight into a movie. Oh. And sometimes it's really fun, but other times you're like, can you not be drunk here right now?
Yeah.
Well, I one time saw, I have so many stories of people being crazy, like people shattering glasses midway through the film.
That's like so dangerous.
Yeah, I know. People doing things more than making out during films, like really crazy stuff. But one of my favorites is like we were seeing, I think it was Priscilla, which was very good. But there was a couple right behind me, my friends, and the wife was just really loudly explaining the movie incorrectly to her husband.
Incorrectly is crazy.
So it would be like, there would be like a fighting scene, and then she'd be like, she's saying that she loves him, or like something, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, it's like I almost like wanted to turn around and be like, can I explain like beat by beat what's going on for you?
Yeah, like if we're like do this anyways, like let's get accurate.
It's truly, I'm like, I fear you're like missing a really important point of the movie.
Oh my gosh, that is so crazy.
Yeah, so I don't know, but those sound good. Like I don't think the Michael Jackson film is playing anywhere near me, but one thing about a musical biopic, I'm feeling moved.
Yeah.
Even if I don't like it, I'm like, music. Yeah. Like telling, it's because it's the reason why I like musicals. It's like the idea of telling a story through music is like really important and beautiful to me. So
also like the way that Michael Jackson was portrayed, like, and the actor, like, I just was like, what a legend, what a unique guy. Like, it was just so good. I highly recommend. I don't know, I feel like I saw that it's coming to one of the streaming platforms, so if you have free time, if anyone has free time, like, I really recommend. And also, like, as a dancer, wow, the dancing, which like it makes sense because Michael Jackson was an amazing dancer, but something about seeing it like so up close, you know. And he goes to, I don't even remember, he goes to some spot and he's like, I want all you guys to like be a part of this, like let's create this dance together. And they start like making up the dance for beat it, you know, this, you know, and he's like doing this thing, and like he just looks so good, and he had such like command of the room, and like all the guys there were like hanging on to his every word and like wanted to learn from him. And I was like imagine like being one of those guys like in real life, like making history right there.
For real. Hey, do you know who was one of Michael Jackson's choreographers?
I was gonna say a lot of his stuff reminds me of like Fosse movement, but
that's so real. Well, I was just gonna say Kenny Ortega. My man Kenny Ortega.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How old was Kenny Ortega in the 80s or the 90s?
He was well, so he's in his, I think he's in his 70s or 80s now. So he was, you know, he's probably like 50s, 40s, something. But he also, you know, he did the Dirty Dancing move. Like, my man is iconic for a reason. And he will go down in history.
It's so crazy because I feel like some in some ways, like, I think of Kenny Ortega and I think of Disney Channel, but it's like he's been everywhere.
So what I love so bad about him is the fact that he has had his fingerprints over so many important moments of pop culture, but I love that he went to creating things for children. Yeah. He was like, there's importance in like making good quality children's television or children's films. And that's why I love that man down. Yeah. It's like fantastic. And he has like, I don't know. I just also love that everybody who he's worked with is like, and that's dad. Yeah. Like, that's our father. But
that's so amazing.
Yeah. I know.
The Toy Story 5 is still playing here. I don't know if it's everywhere, but
I don't know.
The kids that I nanny, like, I think there's a showing next week on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. The tickets are like 50% off. Of course, my ticket is already free because I have AMC A-list. But I need to text their mom this weekend and be like, can I take your kids to the movies? I'm paying. Like, I want to take them. Because I know that they really like Forky. And so I'm like, Forky's there. Like, I've seen the movie. I approve of the message. Like, you know, sometimes, you know, some parents, it's like, oh, we don't know if it's, like, good. I'm like, this is a good movie. Plus, like, then I get to be indoors for 2 hours and they're occupied. And, like,
yeah, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah. I'm like, that would be so fun. Like, I've never taken them. We, like, go to the park, but, like, I've never, like, taken them to do something like that. So, I hope she says yes.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be fun. That's awesome.
And there's, like, a theater, like, in walking distance from their place. So, it's not like we have to, like, take a excursion on the subway or something.
Excursion is crazy. That's true. I wish I had an AMC near me. I saw the other day The Odyssey, and which so much to say I love. But Christopher Nolan, like, you know, his whole thing is like he loves IMAX, and he's like, everyone see this on IMAX, the best quality that you can see it. But what's so crazy about The Odyssey is that most people don't really film entire movies in IMAX because the cameras are so big, bulky, loud, and they only film for like 20 minutes, I think.
Really?
So yeah. So most people, when they use IMAX cameras, they only do it for critical scenes that they're like, this is going to look really good on IMAX, so we're going to use it for that. But The Odyssey is like the first like feature film, I think, to be filmed entirely on IMAX
Wow, I
cameras.
did not know this.
Yes. And so he's like really being like, you have to see it on an IMAX screen in 70 millimeter. Christopher, love you down. There's only 20 of those in America. Yeah. So there's no way for me to see it personally. Yeah. But we have one IMAX screen in town. So I saw it Thursday on IMAX. Nice. Which was crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that before, like anything before in IMAX.
Really?
Yeah, because like we just don't have them, I think. Well, we might have them in our hometown, but I've never thought of it being worth it. But this I was like, okay, sure. Yeah. Ooh, but it was so good, girl. I wonder if you'll like it. I think you might.
Yeah, Seth and I have tickets for, I think next weekend. But it's not. There is like the IMAX 70 millimeter whatever here. But it's like it's booked like until August or September. Yeah. So we were like, okay, we'll just watch the regular. But my roommate Heidi saw it. She like waited in the queue for like when the tickets went on sale, and so she saw it. I think yesterday. Is that the opening day, or it's like opening week?
It's
So she actually told me that she was feeling like a little bit like under the weather, but she was like, I'm not missing this.
I have to
go.
She's
like, this is a super special ticket. Like, I'm going.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So my friend texted me maybe like a week or so before, and she was like, okay, so I'm gonna buy us all tickets to see the Odyssey. And I was like, okay, sure. And then it was opening night in the IMAX theater, so that theater was packed. I was also with my friend Haley, and Haley was like, look at all these auto stands. I was like,
I love that.
Clocked, love that. But yeah, but it was so good because like the people, like I was kind of joking with them before we walked in, because I was like, what's our crowd gonna be like? Are we gonna be with a bunch of crazy, like, pretentious cinephiles? I don't know. Sometimes you run that gamble with Christopher Nolan. Peace and love. But everyone was so locked in. It was so good. Like, there were people next to us who were like, and without giving spoilers, like, I think the third act is truly like so fantastic, where everyone was truly on the edge of their seats. Like, everyone down the line, if you look down, everyone was going like truly like sitting forward, like, oh my god, it was so good. I love
that. Well, that's like, I feel like that's also, we were talking about like the point of going to the theater and watching a movie together, and like I love when you have that feeling of like everyone's on the edge of their seat together. Or I was thinking like at the Michael Jackson movie, there was a lot of like laughter, or like you know, like people kind of having audible, like, genuine reactions. It was kind of nice, you know. I like that.
Yeah. So like, also in my town, we don't have a movie theater that has those, like, the upgraded reclining seats or anything. All of our movie theaters, they're not like run down, but they're not super updated. Right. So they're all kind of, we're smushed together, very close quarters, all that stuff. And I was kind of talking to my friends about this the other day, but I was like, yeah, this is like kind of, even though it's a little uncomfortable, it is the best, I think, way to see a movie, because you do form a weird sort of community with these strangers around you, where it feels like we all are, like, you remember, we all are processing and intaking this potentially for the first time together, and we're all having live reactions. It feels really special in a way, and like a weird way that I think is hard to find in current day, like in just our modern culture, when we're a little more disconnected than I think we were.
I actually was thinking about that sort of notion recently. I think the Toy Story 5 movie prompted me thinking about this, and also just like me thinking about like my future kids, and like I'm like I have this thought of like, I will give my kids like access to like a TV that has like probably like a DVD player, and then we'll have like, you know, a library of DVDs that like they're allowed to watch. And I was like, oh, like I can give them all my favorites, you know, all the Disney Channel stuff, and or the princesses or whatever. But I was thinking like, but it will never be the same as like when I watched it growing up, because when I watched it growing up, it was like High School Musical 2 was like an event. Like, I went to my friends, like, this was like right before second grade started. Like, one of my friends had like a party to watch the movie, and we all got dressed up. It was like, wear your best red carpet, like red and white. Wow. And like there was like themed snacks. And even like as we got older, and I know you and I were on that Disney Channel train longer than most, but like like the new episodes were coming out, and it was like a thing. And like you know those, like, That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana, you know, it's like that was like a cultural thing for the 12-year-olds of the time. And it's like now though, it's like when you're watching something, like the kids, they're like watching something on streaming, there's not like a countdown thing. You're not like going to school the next day and being like, did you guys see the new episode? There's not like a bonding like I feel like the TV shows aren't a cultural bonding moment anymore.
I know. You're right, we are missing that for children. I think we have it, like, the only place to find it now is in movies that are released in theater, and that's what I love. I know that we currently, like, Gen Z is currently I guess like outnumbering millennials and past generations when it comes to like showing up to the theaters. Like we're showing up, which is really good. But like, and I think you can see and tell when a new movie comes out, when people start talking about it online, and then it starts generating hype through like everyone else is now like, wait, I want to understand the out of context joke that everyone's saying right now, or I want to understand why everyone's using this current song in all their videos or something like that. And it genuinely like we will create a moment out of a movie that comes out, and I think that's really beautiful. But yeah, you're right, there's nothing I think for children to do like that anymore, which I guess is due to the fact that we don't really have cable television anymore, honestly, because I mean Disney Channel would create the hype themselves by being like, tune in on Friday, blah blah blah, and it's like, I'm Zac Efron and we're doing a dance-a-thon until it's like the countdown to High School Musical 2. True. But also like, and I say this all the time to my friends, I will forever remember the day High School Musical 2 came out, because obviously they stacked that schedule. It was like High School Musical 2, Hannah Montana with the Jonas Brothers episode, and then like the first episode of Phineas and Ferb.
Yes.
That's such a good day. My dog literally died that day, by the way. I still remember that as one of the best days of my life.
Wait, which dog?
My dog Goliath. He was my childhood dog.
Oh wait, I didn't know you in second grade. I was like, why would I know?
Yeah, do you know my dog? No. Well, what's crazy? We were like literally on vacation, and we had to come home early because like my dog wasn't doing well. And so it was like a really sad day all around, but I got to end it with like the best 3 hours of my life.
Yeah.
So like, that's good. You had a pretty good time.
You had to pick me up.
Yeah. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. It's all good.
Oh my gosh. Also, I don't know if the mic picked up on it on the recording, but there was just like huge thunder. I've been hearing like what I thought was like maybe like a big trash truck driving by or something, but I think this whole time it's been thunder. And I looked over and it's like raining. I did not know it was going to rain today. So
that is so funny that you just thought it was like the loudest, longest trash truck in history. You're like, gosh, when are you gonna move?
Have you heard about like all the wildfires in Canada?
Yeah. So yeah, and it's every city in the north is getting polluted.
The other day, like I was on like my one of my streams, my video game streams, and some of the people were saying like, oh, you guys like in the north, in like the northeast area, like have you guys noticed the fog and stuff? And I was like, oh, that's weird, like I haven't noticed it, but like I'm in that area. And then I went to Nanny, and all of a sudden it was like 4:30 p.m. and I'm thinking we need to turn the lights on. And then I'm like, why do we need to turn the lights on? Because like they have a ton of windows in their apartment, so like normally we don't really need to turn many lights on. I was like, why is it so dark? And then I look out and it was like it was a little bit scary, to be honest. Like it was just weird. And I mentioned it to the kids and I was like, guys, look how crazy this is outside. Like it's so foggy. And they're like, oh my gosh, like why is it foggy? And I'm like, oh, there's like these fires and we're getting like the smoke from it. And they're like, oh, there's fires. Like I'm like, it's so far away from us, guys. Like I'm so sorry. I was like scaring them on accident. I was like, we're okay. I was like the air's just like a little bit icky right now.
Yeah, they should know that there's like no chance for New York City specifically to have a wildfire unless if it's in Central Park. It's like, you guys are fine.
But then they were like, I was like, you know, we're just gonna play inside today. Like we're not gonna go to the park. Yeah. And then they're like, can you ask our mom if we can stay home from camp tomorrow? Because we don't want to have to walk outside. I'm like, guys, we can walk. Oh, we can walk to your camp. Like it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, it's scary. My sister lives in Chicago and she's been sending photos, and like she works at a hospital too, so she gets kind of a first first-hand experience of how these things are impacting people. It's just really scary. So like, I don't know if anybody lives in any of those cities that are being impacted, just like be careful, wear masks, take care of your pets, like things like that. I've been seeing these videos of like these baby pigeons. Aww. The pigeons they don't have the lungs to support this.
Yeah.
I'm so sad.
The reason that I like brought it up though right after the rain is I forgot this part, but on that day a few days ago, it was like freak rain storm out of nowhere for like 20 minutes. It just like poured and poured and poured, and like I was talking to my friends about it, and it's like we think it's because it was like something about the smoke and maybe the heat from it, like I don't know, like made the rain come down. I don't know. So I don't know
science like that,
like,
but maybe.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe that's like why it's like raining all of a sudden again, because I did not know this was in the forecast.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I mean, at least I think the rain will help, like, you know,
kind of clear
break
it out.
up the pollution a bit, but ooh, that sucks.
Yeah. So
scary.
What else is new in your life? What's happening?
What else is new in my life?
Niece is adorable.
Thank you. She's so cute. She's 6 months now, so she's
wow.
She's so big. She's so big, and she's starting to eat actual food. She loves food. She loves food so bad, which is really funny because I'm like, yeah, okay, that's my girl. Like,
so cute.
Yeah, she loves the pool. They have a pool at their apartment, so Alyssa's been taking her to the pool a bunch. Yeah, so she's gonna be a little swimmer. Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, she's great. I'm so excited to see her. Like, I was telling Alyssa this. I was like, when I like don't see her for more than 2 weeks, I'm like, I have to see her.
Yeah,
it's really important actually for that I see her as soon as possible. My oldest sister's only met her once, which is crazy to me. She like is as much obsessed with her as I am, but I'm always like, how are you functioning not seeing her in person? I genuinely like, I miss her so bad all the time.
Well, especially right now because she's so little. Like every 2 weeks she's grown so much, you know. Yeah,
I know. She always looks so big on camera, and then when you see her, you're like, oh, she's just tiny. It's okay. It's okay. She's not walking. It's all good. Yeah, but I don't know. I haven't been doing anything crazy lately. I've just been, well, like, okay, now that, and I know this probably has no interest at all to you, but like,
okay.
Love Island is over. And this is the first time I've ever gotten into Love Island. I've been I don't really watch reality TV very often, which, nothing against reality TV. I'm not a huge TV person in general, so it's difficult for me to just keep up with things that come out so often. And Love Island airs like every single day but 2 days of the week, so that's a daily schedule basically. But I got into it this year, and so 5 of my days were blocked. I was like, I have to watch Love Island tonight. I really can't do anything else. But it's over now, so now I'm like, cool, I can get back to my life. Thank God. Yeah. So I'm hoping to read more. I'm hoping
that'll be good
to, I know, maybe see more movies. feel like we haven't gotten that many like huge summer movies this year. But
yeah, and I never got to see Sheep Detective. It was kind of sad.
It's on Amazon if you have Amazon. I don't know if you do, but you would love Sheep Detectives. It's so fun. I loved it so bad.
I feel like I will like it.
It's such good voice acting too. Yeah. There's a specific sheep. Like everyone walked out with a different favorite sheep, which I appreciate. So yeah, it's good. It's good.
I love that. Yeah. Yeah. The only reality TV I feel like I really watch is Dance Moms. But Seth and I just found this one. We've only watched like a couple episodes. It's called like She's a Princess or something. And it's like about these girls that like are like majorly like in credit card debt and expect like a lot of them like live with their parents still and like don't really have like you know, big career jobs. They're just kind of like, I'm gonna go like get my facial and like la 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 and all the designer bags. And so then like the woman comes in, kind of like Super Nanny. The woman comes in and like helps teach them like financial literacy and like responsibility. and it's like if they show enough of a change, then like she will give them up to a certain amount of money to like help them pay off their debt and to like help them get into like their new life, you know.
Wow. Okay, that's very intriguing. I fear that show would stress me out to the max. Any sort of like money illiteracy or people who are just like stacking up credit on credit cards, I'm like, it's too close to maybe actual reality that I don't want to think about that. Okay, that's crazy though. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, I don't know where Seth, he like had been seeing commercials for it on whatever streaming site, whatever. But it's like it's giving early 2000s. Like it doesn't seem like it's new.
Really does.
So I don't know like where it came from, but but yeah, it's like one of them like they told her, you know, if you continue to spend in this way, you're gonna get into like this much more debt. And it's like, it's not like it's just like they're just trying to buy their necessities. They're buying things they do not need to be buying. Like
they're putting like thousands and thousands of dollars on their credit cards.
Like $800 pair of shoes. Like you don't need that.
You
know, so
okay, that's
just,
comforting.
Like, interesting. We've only watched a couple episodes. We're not like so into it, but it's just like, you know, when you want to throw something on, I don't know.
Sure, that makes sense.
But
that's so funny.
I do like watching Super Nanny.
You guys are in a crisis. I'm on my way.
I've like learned some tips and tricks. The kids I nanny are not like, they do not need to be on that show.
Sure.
But like I feel like I have internalized some of her techniques and things, and you know, try to apply them.
Go off. She's such a diva.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, I wonder what she's doing now.
But speaking of reading, I got our next book.
I have mine right here.
It's super well. Oh, yours looks so much nicer. Like this is super well loved. Even like the first couple pages are like they're hanging on by a thread.
Really?
Like a thread. And I'm worried like
you're gonna be the one to break it.
Yeah, they're gonna charge me or something. I'm like, you guys gave it to me like that.
Yeah, no, I bet they have a note in the file that talks about that. It's not in the best condition.
I'm on page 15.
Really? I'm on page. What page am I on? Like 30 maybe? Yeah, 30.
Okay. Nice.
I know. I'm liking it so far.
Yeah, me too.
It's kind of giving everything I love about a book, where it's like, girl, living life.
Well, I'm curious because there's like ballet and like,
I know, I was wondering if that was going to be like anything would rub you the wrong way if it was not completely correct. I didn't know how correct it was.
No, so far it seems too accurate to where it's like, this is like
my life.
I'm like, oh my gosh, is this gonna like make me feel like I feel like the representation so far has been really, really good. And I'm enjoying the writing, but I'm like, I wonder if anything's gonna hit a little close to home.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of stuff about the dance world, but I also fear it's gonna be more like also a family drama, so I'm wondering if that would break up anything that's it won't be just like hit after hit for you specifically. Be dispersed.
But it is cool, like, because it's in New York and it's like I kind of know
what she's talking about. What she's talking about?
Yeah, sorry, I did not not register what you said. But yeah, like literally on page 2, I know this isn't the book club yet, but on page 2 they say they're like going to the dance studio on the Upper West Side. I'm like,
oh, where?
Okay, that's like where I am. And like, I dance in studios on the Upper West Side.
Wait, true. You were like,
is this play about me?
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah, it's just kind of fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited to read it.
Me too. It's also giving like the way it's written is, when I opened it up, I was like, oh, this was such a good book for me to pick for us to read, because it's like classic lit fic in the way that is what I think when maybe you think of what's a typical Danielle book. I'm like, yeah, this is giving, because it's just like the first lines or something. It'll just be like, oh yeah, the first line is feel what I feel. It's like, stand with your legs together, toes pointing forward, open your hips, like things like that. Yeah. They're in a ballet class, by the way. That's what that means. But yeah. But I'm just like the clipped sentences and the kind of like, which make it flow in a more artistic manner, but like also keeps the pace quite quick and fast. That's what I love. Yeah, that's what I love about specific lit fic books.
Yeah.
So
okay, good.
Yeah,
I'm excited. Yeah, I've started like a couple different books off my shelf, but I'm like, I haven't really, like, I'm like 5-10 pages into a couple other books, but I'm not like,
nothing's hidden.
Yeah, I haven't like dove in to anything in a while. Yeah. So we'll see what comes up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to think what's in my future, what's coming up.
What's in your future?
Like, honestly, nothing. Same old. Oh, I do have a callback for a show.
Yes, you do.
I won't give details because I don't want it to be identified in case I don't book it. Then it's like, oh. Yeah. But it's for a show that I've always wanted to be in, and it's in good old hometown, the Kansas City general area.
Yeah.
So I'd have to come home if I get it, and the thing is, like, I would not fly back home for just any show. Yeah. I don't really audition for much stuff that's in Kansas City, because I'm like, I try to be like, okay, I'm in New York, like, let's focus on being in New York. But this is a dream show, and I'm like, I don't know when what if I never get the opportunity to audition for this show again, which I've actually auditioned for this show in the past, a few years ago, got a dance callback, didn't end up going any further than that. So I'm like, I already had my chance, and I missed. Well, I wouldn't say I missed it, but I didn't book it.
Yeah.
Now here I have a chance again. So it's like at a different theater. So I got a call back for a role that I didn't know that I could even be considered for.
Really?
Because this character has to be a really good singer. And like, I just I didn't really consider that I could be considered for something so with like a voice like that. So, I'm usually in the ensemble, which is usually where I like to be, but in this show I'm like, I want to be one of the leads. Like, I would only fly back for like a named character, and
sure.
There's a few you could put like who you were interested in being considered for, so I tried to be realistic but still a little ambitious, but I actually didn't put this character's name down because I was like, I don't know if they would even think that I could sing that, and then that's the character that they call me back for. So
that's so awesome.
I'm gonna film myself singing tomorrow, and they're asking for like 2 songs. It's not the character songs, it's just like all the women that are called back for anything. Everyone's singing these same 2 songs, and honestly, I'm like having, I don't know if I would say an identity crisis, but I'm like, these songs are so in my comfortable singing register. I'm like, why have I not been like singing this type of stuff for like auditions?
Right.
Like, I feel like I'm always having such a hard time. Like, I'm a decent singer, but I'm not like a super, I just don't do it a lot. I'm not like super confident. Oh, give me any song and I can do it.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So I have like my one audition song that I've been singing for the past like 4 years, because I'm like, I don't even know how to like research to find a new song. But I'm like, I need to use one of these as like my new audition song. And I had a voice lesson on yesterday or the day before maybe. And with like a new person, he's like we have mutual friends, and so I finally like had a lesson with him, and he helped me with the things that I wanted help with, and he also just kind of like boosted my confidence, and he was like, girl, you got this. And I was like, okay. And I don't feel like he was just like saying that just to say that. Like, he was giving me like genuine, honest, and specific compliments that are not just like, wow, you sound amazing, you know. So I really feel like I feel very confident, and I haven't filmed my audition yet, but like I feel confident that I'm going to get a good take, and that like genuinely, like when I submit it, it's like I'm gonna be sending in my best. And so if I don't get it, like I'm hopefully gonna have the feeling of like, you know, it's not that I was bad and not capable, but just like whatever they want the whole dynamic of the show to be, I didn't fit in.
True.
So, but it would also like, it's one of those things where it's like a dream show, and I would love to do it. But then there's also the hardship of like leaving New York for a long time and getting someone to cover my job. So it'll also be good if I have to stay in New York. Yeah. Like, you know, so I'm trying to see that like it's going to be good either way.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
I would really love to be able to
to
get it.
Wait, that's so exciting.
Yeah, so we'll
yay.
see.
Fingers crossed. Break a leg on when you audition tomorrow. But that's awesome and so exciting. And like, I'm so happy that you were like, this is a show you really want to do, and the fact that you were given maybe like a tiny bit of a confidence boost with just the callback character that you're that's so lovely. I love that. Well, yay.
So that's kind of what's like next on my to-do list, and then after that I feel like July I'm just chilling, and then I have like, you know, just going to work and stuff like that, and then August I'm gonna have a little bit of a break from work, so I'm hoping that I can like spend some time, like more time with like my roommates and Seth, and like the city, you know, like
the city.
Let's just do stuff, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's good. August is a good time to do. August is like the Sunday of summer, so it's a good time to.
Wait, that's so true.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed going into August because I have to start school again soon, and I'm like, I don't want to do it, but I will. I'll do the hard thing. But
so did you sign up for a class?
Yeah, I signed up for a class before I finished last semester, so I signed up back in like April. It's supposed to be a little easier than I think my last class was, which is nice.
Yay.
Just a lot of papers, which I don't feel like doing. But it's like once you're in the flow of like I think it's like I've never been someone who handles like the academic pressure or schedule very well. I've never liked school, but I usually get good grades because I put a lot of pressure on myself to do well. I just don't like doing it. And so especially college or any sort of like grad school kind of situation, it's like your whole schedule gets uprooted because things are just very like serious, like we're taking it serious, and your expectations are quite strict, I think, of like what they expect of their students. And so, especially when I'm working full time, I don't like the feeling of it, but it's important, and I like having a schedule in a way. Yeah. I like knowing that like I'm not just gonna be rotting in my room if I come home at like after work. Like I've got stuff to do, which is good.
Yeah.
But
it's like that little triangle of like human needs.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like you have a job.
Yeah.
You're good there, and now it's like the next need is like, you know, feeling like purpose, and you're working on something, you know.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, it's true. It's just like what also sucks is like I feel like when I'm back in school, I let a lot of my other basic needs fall to the wayside. So I stop, like, I know, because it's hard. It's hard to like, it's hard to keep up with things. And then like last semester, I went weeks without grocery shopping, and I was like, I'll just live on my bread that I have, or like something. Because I was so stressed, and I just like, it stressed me out even more to find an hour to go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
So I just didn't do it. Not good.
Yeah.
But kind of what I was rocking with. And so I'm like, just like try not to do that again, maybe. But we'll see.
Yeah. No, I know. I've been in that situation too, where I feel like I have like so much going on that I can't, you know, spend the time to go grocery shopping. And then I'll just like, I'll get, you know, like take out food a lot, and then I'm like, well, now I'm spending way more money than like I want to be, and so then that also adds stress. I know it's like a vicious cycle.
It's kind of so annoying because the reason why grocery shopping I think is cheaper than just getting takeout every day is because when you're consistently grocery shopping, you're accumulating more ingredients that make it so much cheaper just to run to the grocery store and be like, and then I'm gonna get like chicken breasts, and I've got sauce at home, and I've got salt and pepper at home, and I've got seasoning at home, and so I just need like chicken breasts and like frozen broccoli or something, and that's like a $10 or something meal or whatever. But and so it's like in the long run it evens out so much better, but like in a way when you're just not accumulating those groceries, you're like, okay, but this is going to cost me $200 if I were to get everything that I wanted to make 3 meals in a row, because I need so many ingredients I just don't have because I haven't been grocery shopping. Yeah. So
it's a lot of work to be the head of everything in your life. You know, like the head of household of everything in your life, you know.
And that's why I'm like, people who have children baffle me, and like not baffle me in a bad way, but baffle me in like a, how are you doing that way? Yeah. I look at my little sister and I'm like, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I keep asking her this. I'm like, you have to be honest. How hard is everything? Tell me. Like, she told me this. I told you this. So, like, the second she gave birth, she texted me and she was like, you would not like that, so don't do that. I'm like, okay, good to know. You just gotta, don't sugarcoat that.
That is so funny. She's so funny.
She is really funny.
I know. The other day, I was talking to Seth about like, getting married and then one day having kids, and then I was like talking about like, oh my gosh, and whenever I'm giving birth and I'm scared and this and that and this and that, and I started like working myself up, and I was like hold on. Like, we have so much time before that comes. But I'm like, it's scary.
It is really scary. I mean, I think what's nice is that your brain jumps to the spiraling of it all, but in real life when it happens, everything's a step-by-step, day-by-day thing, so it's not scary. Like you're not focused so much on the giving birth of it all as you are the fact that you're like, I have to like have a birth plan, I have to like pack my bag, I have to get to the hospital, they're taking my vitals, like they're asking me questions, and then okay, I guess we're pushing like that's kind of what it's more so like, which is good, but still scary just knowing what a baby does to your body. Sorry, that's like it's truly almost body horror in a way when you're just like, my organs go where? What?
But isn't it cool? I think it's cool.
I mean, it's like women are fantastic, incredible creatures, truly.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you can't, even if you prep completely. Like you
never know.
Yeah, like not everything's gonna go according to plan. So
yeah, which I think is super hard to accept. Yeah. Yeah, but it's all good. Babies.
Yeah, I would love to have a baby before I'm 30, so we'll see.
Okay, go off, girl. It couldn't be me, but like, I'm sending you so much love.
What's so crazy is since I'm like planning my wedding and stuff, I've been talking to my sisters about stuff, and my sister Elizabeth told me, I think she was like 23 when she got married.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you're so little.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh. And it's like, at the time I was 14.
Yeah. So she seemed a lot older.
I was like, oh, she's so grown up. Like she's done with college. Like she's so mature. I'm like, which is true. But now that I'm 27 and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much. Like, even it's like I feel very secure in my decision to marry Seth, but sometimes we talk about it, I'm like, it's kind of scary when you think about it, like this huge new life step, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't imagine doing this like 3 or 4 years ago.
No, well, like that's my whole thing is it's like what's so nice about I think how my parents handled talking to us about marriage is like they've never ever gave us a timeline. I feel like a lot of people, and especially because I got married older, I think a lot of people when they reach the age that their parents got married, they're like, I'm running out of time or something.
Yeah.
And I've never really had that. I'm now approaching it, but like I haven't had that. And so my parents have never been like, you can't get married before this age and you can't get married at like, they've never kind of given us any guidelines or expectations. They're just like, okay, yeah, if that's what you want, do it. Which is super great. But like, I'm so happy that I've never considered getting married young, because for me personally, this is no slight on anyone else who has done it, because I know plenty of people who are happily married and got married really young. But I'm just like, yeah, if I got married at 22, I would like actively be going through a divorce currently, because I'm so different. And like, I know like the friendships that I had at 22 that I don't have now, and the way those have ended or have like deteriorated over time. Like, I'm like, I couldn't imagine doing that with like someone so prominently in my life, like a husband or something. I don't know, but it's okay. Everyone has their own journey, which is beautiful.
Well, and like my sisters that are married, like, they've all had their own lives and journeys, and like I think that I feel like my parents, there hadn't ever been like real like pressure. Like I've never felt pressured of like, oh, when y'all getting hitched.
True.
But just like, I just think like I almost feel like having kids, like being a mom and stuff, is just like a big part of my family's dynamic. And so it's like, I feel like for a lot of me and my sisters, maybe not all, like, like being a mom is like a big deal, and like that's my ultimate life goal, is like to be married in a happy, loving marriage and have kids and have a family. But and I think in another life I could have gotten married at like 22, 23 and been super happy. But I am like grateful that I've gotten to like move to New York and dance while I'm young, and like, that's like a different type of journey where like dance is kind of one of those things that you gotta kind of stay in the boat while you're young,
right.
Like I can't really have kids and then pursue dance. I mean, I could, right? You can do anything in your life, but like, it
would be more difficult probably than,
but I'm glad that I've been able to do that and be supported by my family in that venture.
That's awesome.
But I'm kind of getting ready for the next adventure,
True. #up if you think about it hard enough.
Yes. Or I always think of Entangled, like, you were my new dream. You know?
Have you? Well, first of all, what's crazy is, like, I cut my hair recently, and all I can think about is the chop that Eugene gave her, and how everyone's mad about it. And I was like, I'm walking around feeling like I have the Rapunzel chop, where it's like choppy, not good. I'm getting it fixed tomorrow, which is one of the reasons why I'm seeing Alyssa.
I didn't even notice anything like
I've been really good about. So I have a thermal brush, and I'm curling those ends so no one can tell.
Oh yeah.
What was I gonna say though about
something about Rapunzel's chop?
Yeah, well, I was gonna say that's how I'm low-key feeling, but I was gonna also say something else about Rapunzel, and I can't remember.
I said, like, you were my new dream.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, did you say that they're making like a Tangled live action?
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Oh, does that interest you at all, or are you too faithful to the film?
I don't think I'm too faithful. I saw The Little Mermaid.
Oh remake, yeah.
And like, Little Mermaid is like
everything.
The original is like, yeah, like, I was huge into Ariel when I was little. So I'm like, if I can see that one, I think I could see any of them. So I think I would probably watch it. I'll kind of see how what the people are saying about it.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not opposed to it. I think I would just go in and be like, this is just for fun, and I don't have to love it. And then if I love it, great. And if I don't, it's okay.
Yeah.
You know?
Live actions never really bother me the way I think they bother other people. I'm just like, sure, I think it's opening it up, the movie, to a different set of, or a different kind of audience, which is fine. But there's a larger discussion where it's kind of like, why are we giving our money to make a replica of a movie that's already been made? That's fine. But then it's like, I see things like the new Moana coming out less than like 10 years when the animated Moana came out, and I'm like, I'm simply not gonna see that.
And also, only like 2 years after Moana 2 came out. It's like, okay, like, it's like, we're still, I feel like it's kind of like, so you're still making like new Moana content,
and then
we're not ready for like a remake of the original. That's, you know,
I think it's just like that. I think this Moana has a more sour taste in my mouth, just because it's like there was kind of a lot of drama with the Moana 2 of it all, where it was like it was supposed to be a Disney animated like series on Disney Plus, and then they like wanted to get more money out of it for whatever reason, and they kind of like gave it to the studios to release as a film, and it's like, I don't think the amount of work and quality that we wanted from a Moana at a like second or sequel went into it. And so that's why it's like, I'm like, why do we need a Moana live action with like Dwayne The Rock Johnson playing the same role? And like it doesn't appeal to me, but I think a lot of kids might like it, so that's fine. But yeah I don't know.
Even like as an AMC A-lister, like, I haven't made plans to see it, and I'm just because I just feel like I'm not at a point where I care, and I'm not at a point where I'm curious about how it might be done. Like, I remember for The Little Mermaid, I was like, I'm curious to see, you know, what they're doing with this, you know? And I was like, I had an open heart about it. And I'm just like, I don't know what this remake of Moana could give me that wouldn't already be better satisfied by the original. Yeah. And of course, I'm saying that as I'm not planning to go watch it. There could be something in there, but I'm just like, I don't know.
Are you somebody who, would you prefer a live action movie to be as faithful to the original source as possible, or be a little more loosey goosey with like I'm thinking, for example, have you seen How to Train Your Dragon?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I saw like the remake.
So you know both of those, and you know they're basically beat by beat the same movie.
Yeah.
So are you more so liking that, or like, for example, than Little Mermaid, where we're adding songs, we're doing kind of different things?
So I loved the How to Train Your Dragon.
Me too.
Remake.
Me too.
Like,
and I love that movie.
Yeah. And I know you really love the original. I think I've only seen the original a couple times, I think, with you.
OT.
and I like it. I like it. But I really liked seeing the remake, and I liked thinking, oh, like I remember seeing this animated, and now I'm getting to see it like really happen.
Yeah.
So yes, I did like that, but then I think about like for Little Mermaid, I think that because they were making the choice to have an Ariel that was not like didn't look exactly like the original Ariel, like they were choosing, we're gonna bring like a new face to this. I think that it then worked really well to have other little tweaks, like a story that felt more like the basis of The Little Mermaid, yes, but then kind of match like the vibe that, is it Halle Bailey? I can never remember.
yeah.
Halle Bailey.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they had like they kind of molded the character of Ariel around her and what she was bringing to it, and like
she was like, so cute as Ariel. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, she really was. And like I loved her new song.
Oh yeah.
But the gravity's pulling me down.
Yeah.
Like I love that song. And I also love that Eric got like character depth.
That's what I
like that they what would be the word, expanded in some areas, and I feel like they did that as well with the Beauty and the Beast. Like I feel like Beauty and the Beast was probably a closer
adaptation,
shot for shot than Little Mermaid was, but I feel like also in Beauty and the Beast they like expanded, which I think is good, because it's like, well, if you're going to go to all the work to retell the story, but there are some things from The Little Mermaid that I felt disappointed that they were so different or not included. So I don't know, I don't think there's like one way that's right. The only thing that I would say is wrong is the Lion King live action remake.
I don't even remember seeing that.
That was a waste of money, whoever made that. Sorry.
Jon Favreau. We love you, Jon Favreau. He made Elf, so you love him and other.
I do love Elf. But it's like it literally was trying to be basically shot for shot, and it's like, but they weren't human, so it was like, why it's like,
I think my take is, because I see a lot of people kind of particularly mad with the new Moana, the scene with the crab where he's like, shiny. They're like, okay, this literally just looks like the cartoon, especially because you're animating a realer version of a crab, but it still looks animated. It's kind of the same thing. I think I understand the annoyance there. I think it probably just boils down to the fact of like, okay, it's only been 10 years and what can there be improved upon with this story? Like my favorite things that happen in adaptations, whatever that may be, is when they take things that aren't so realize and then fully realize them, like the things in this,
like Eric's character.
That's what I was gonna say, because I watched the animated Little Mermaid right after I watched the live action one, and I love The Little Mermaid. I know you do too. Like 10 out of 10 film. But it is kind of interesting when you're like, Eric is a little bit of an empty character in the animated movie, which like super valid because this is Ariel's time to shine. But like, I think especially after seeing how fleshed out his character is in the live action, I'm like, wait, I'm kind of like missing his backstory and like his humanity more so than just being like like just a nice guy, like such a nice guy who's like looking for love. I feel like there's layers that you can expand upon in like both his story. The Beast got his own song, and Belle got more autonomy, I think, in the Beauty and the Beast retelling or adaptation.
I think for both of those, thinking specifically about Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast, like it's like the cartoons, the animated ones, were made, you know, in reflection of the culture at the time, what the little girls were wanting.
Oh, true.
Beautiful princess, you know, swept away.
Yeah.
And I feel like swept off her feet. And I feel like that's still true today. Like, I feel like people still like seeing those.
Yeah.
So like with the Little Mermaid though, like I just think like, but what the culture also wants right now is like more exposition into a character's, you know, motive. And so it's like we still keep, you know, Ariel is just like starry-eyed with the humans, and she falls in love with the prince, and he's gonna sweep, you know, her off her feet. And so it's like keeping the intent of the original, and not like, oh well, that was so 1989 and we're gonna do it, you know, the 2023 or whenever it came out way. But it's like, no, let's, like, we're keeping what was being told in 1989, but just adding a little bit of today's desires into filming. I guess
that's a really good point.
And then it's like with Moana, it's like, yes, culture changes in 8, 9, 10 years. But has it really? I feel like Moana was already one of the, like, you know, she, like, I mean, in all of them, like, the princess is the protagonist. But, like, she's the protagonist, and she's like, I'm not a princess. Like, you know, I'm, you know, just because I have a chicken, it, like, doesn't, you know, because he's like, you sing and you have a little animal sidekick. And it's like, so that was already like a very modern message. And I feel like our culture, movie wise, Disney princess wise, like, we haven't evolved enough from when that was made to be ready to be saying like anything new.
You're so right. I mean, actually, the one way that they could improve upon Moana is get rid of that chicken and put the pig on the boat, because I literally could not stand that chicken the entire time I was watching the animated movie. I was like, get the chicken off the boat. This suicidal chicken.
It's so funny because I remember the promos for Moana, like, before they really had the movie done, and it was so much about the pig and the chicken.
I know.
And then, like, where were they?
It feeds into our theory that they put together those trailers before actually knowing what the real concept of the movie fully is going to be, which I know we said that so long ago. Tangled, Frozen also, like, we talked about this before, but like, the trailers for Frozen were like so not what the vibe of Frozen actually ended up being. Like, the trailers for Frozen actually turned me off of wanting to see the movie. And then I was like, and then you came back and you're like, you gotta see Frozen. And I was like, okay. And I was like, wait, this is a perfect film. Oh.
And like in Tangled, there's a promo where he's wrapped up in her hair in the chair,
and she kicks him
out.
Like,
throws him out the window.
Which, I mean, maybe that was like an alt like thing that they made for like just for a comedic effect of the trailer, but which they can do because it's animated and probably less money than filming. Fair. But I don't know, actually. I don't know the science and the logistics of that. Sorry.
The science
of it. I don't know any words ever.
I love that.
Haley always talks about how, like, I coin phrases all the time that aren't real, but like but they like are close enough that you're like, okay.
Like paid to dust. And we just all accepted it.
No one told me for years that I was saying paid dust wrong. Like, I was saying paid to dust. Like, man, that author is paid to dust. He doesn't have any credit, because I think the problem is, like, I don't understand what the intent of any original phrase is. Like, I also don't understand when people say for a loop and not through a loop. Like, that threw me for a loop. I always think it's through a loop. Oh. And I'm like, but why does for a loop make sense, not through a loop?
Yeah. No, I see.
And then it's like, for me, I was like, yeah, he was paid to dust. And not like actually paid dust, like paid to dust. I was like, oh yeah, they're like, we're limiting his role.
I'm dead.
I don't know.
It's so good. I love that one.
I really shouldn't have a podcast. I'll like listen back too, and I'll be like, why did I think that made sense?
I know. Well, when I was editing the last one, I was like cutting out so much stuff that I was saying because I was like, what are you yapping about to me? But then every time you talk, I'm like, oh, this is really good stuff.
That's what I think about
you. But then I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I was like, what if like Danielle like wants, me to, trim down what she's saying, but I'm like, I don't want to cut any of this out. This is gold.
This is what I think every single time. Every time I'm editing, I'm like, Laura should just have her own podcast because like what she's saying beat for beat is great, perfect. I don't need to cut anything. And then for me, I'm like, chop that like down. I say like 5 times here, cut that out.
I know. Well, then I felt like I was like really editing mine. So then there was like one part where you like kind of said one word and you meant a different word, and I was like, let me edit this for her so I can
you're like, I feel like it's equal distribution now.
No, it's equal now.
That's so funny. Yeah. Well, I know we kind of do go off the hope of like, if there was anything in there that we remember that we don't want, we'll let each other know. Otherwise, fair game, because I'm not editing when you are editing, so that's your child. I'm over here.
I know. And I'm like, I never want to I don't want to censor Danielle's ideas,
That's so true. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, that makes me feel better that we have the same kind of way that we're. It's just hard to listen to yourself is probably the real answer there, but I don't know.
Definitely. So what are you doing the rest of the day?
I think I'm gonna watch TV.
Oh, love.
I started this new TV show on Amazon called Vox Machina, which. This is so random, but again, I like to have a foot in every single culture pond.
Right.
So I'm like, what's going on over here? Anyway, there is a Dungeons and Dragon community that really likes this show called Critical Role.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bunch of voice actors coming together to, host a game of Dungeons and Dragons. These campaigns last years. It's so hard to get into. And also it's there's so much world building and things happening, and it's all in your mind because they're just the dungeon masters being like, you walk into a room and there are bookshelves covering every line of surface and the books are yellow and blue and purple and you're like, where am I? So you have to pay attention. It's so hard to get into. I've never been able to get into it, but when I'm going to sleep, I like to listen to it sometimes because it's comforting.
ASMR, yeah.
ASMR. But their very first campaign, since they're all voice actors, they made it into a animated television show.
Oh my gosh.
And so I'm like, wait, let me get into that. So that's what I've been watching as my little when I come home from work, I'll turn on an episode and I'll be like, this is nice, I can watch it. But
that is so interesting. Yeah, I've heard of Critical Role and I knew it had something to do with Dungeons and Dragons, but I didn't really know what the scope was. So anyway,
but what are you doing for the rest of the day? You have any plans?
I'm gonna cook some noodles that I like.
Perf.
And I mean, I was thinking about maybe going shopping, but it's raining, so I might just stay home and play Fortnite.
Okay.
On Fortnite, there's different eras kind of Fortnite or seasons. And right now, there's these little sprites that you can collect. They're these little rectangle little guys, little buddies, and they have little legs and little arms, and there's all these different ones, and different ones are more rare and they have different powers. And like I'm just like obsessed with like collecting. Like you're like supposed to be like, you know, like killing and like shooting and winning, and I'm like, let me bring my little sprite. You can, if you have them and you die, like you lose them. If you make it to the end of the round and you win, then you get to keep it. Or if you find an extraction site, you can go and like put your little sprites in this little box, and then it like sends them off, and then like they go into your inventory. So I'm like I'm like, people are like shooting around me, and I'm like, let me go to the extraction site.
That is so funny.
Yeah, they're cute, and it's just like fun. Like when I used to play like Pixie Hollow, like I was so like, I'm earning the badges, I'm doing the quests, you know. And I'm usually like, I'm pretty sure Fortnite like has like quests in game. I never do that, but something about collecting these little sprites, I'm like, this is right up my alley.
I've never gotten into Fortnite before, but like something about it just makes sense that I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense that you would be into it. It's not, it doesn't feel exactly like Zelda, but like I think the landscape and the fact that you can just
it's like the combat and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, well, T.
If you ever learn, let me know, because we could play together. You can like play on teams.
Yeah, there is. So it's like open world, right?
Yeah, it's basically like it's just like rounds. Like it's not like, you know, like Zelda, it's like you're in one long storyline, you know. But Fortnite is just like, each time you
connect
open
to a server.
You just go in, you play, you either die or you win, and then you're out of it, and then you go in again. It's like new people every time. Like,
okay, intriguing.
It's not like building a storyline. Particularly,
it confuses me a little too much, because I'm like, what are these skins that everyone's talking about? Like new Sabrina Carpenter skin. I don't understand.
That's just how they make money, because like the game is free, so that you can like buy stuff, because your character is like, if you don't like buy a skin, then your character is just like randomly generated each time. So Seth actually bought me one, and it's like, I have like, it's like a bee outfit. Like I have a black and yellow striped sweater, and like a little like stinger thing on my knee, and like everyone has like a pickaxe or like a bat sort of thing, and mine is like a honey stick, or like, you know, like the drizzle thing, with like honey cute. And bees on the end. So like that's my outfit.
Wait, that's cute. I just like, it's so funny seeing it with no context, because it's like, why are all the Sabrina Carpenters fighting right now?
Right.
Like I don't get it. I'm so confused.
Yeah. It's just like fun, because it's just like, it's quick. There's like a short goal, and then it's over, and you're not like sometimes Zelda, it's like, well, I love Zelda, but like there's so much to do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's valid. Yeah. Well, fun day that you have planned. Me too. It's chill day. I appreciate those. Yeah.
I actually want to restart Breath of the Wild, like on master mode. I'm just like, I haven't. It just like makes like fighting the enemies a little bit harder is the only thing. Okay. But I'm like, I finished Tears of the Kingdom. It might have been last year, or it was. I think it was like right at the end of last year, or maybe very beginning of this year. So it's like, it's been like at least 6 months since I've been like playing Zelda. I'm like, I need to get back.
Yeah, and doesn't it take like so long though to get through it? How long did it take you last time?
Yeah. Tears of the Kingdom, I'm trying to think when I got it. But I would say probably like at least a year, if not 2.
Okay. That's not bad.
Yeah.
It's just a year or so of life. That's all right. That's fun.
Yeah. But I love it. I miss it.
Yeah. Okay. Then you should do it.
It's like, I'm like, maybe I should play new games, but nothing. Here's a question for the viewers.
Yeah, you go off.
If you like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, do you have another like a video game recommendation, preferably for the Switch, or I do have like a DS, but I've been trying to play like some of the older Zelda games that I have on the Switch, but they're good, but it's just like it's not the same, you know. So
it makes so much sense to me that you would be like someone who wants to replay even video games. Like you're just somebody who you're like, I know what I like and I like what I like, and that's fine, and I'm gonna keep liking that for as long as I live.
I love redoing things that I
like. No, literally. So it makes sense and there's no shame in you just like doing that again, like we're doing Zelda again because you like it. That's okay.
And also those games were not cheap, so I gotta get my money's worth.
That's so true. That is so true. I've been wanting to update my Animal Crossing because apparently they they revamped it, and so I'm like, okay, what's that look like?
I should send you some money because
you should
like on Animal Crossing. Some bells.
It's like, why do you owe me money?
No. Because my sister Mary like has this amazing island, and she has sent some bells my way. I should share the well.
Share the well. Okay, I appreciate that.
I don't know if I've ever even been to your island.
I think you have once.
Yeah, I feel like I probably have.
But we had the struggle where, remember when we were sharing Animal Crossing and you're like, I can't do anything. This is your island.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
But I might be able to go visit and just like drop a bag of bells on your lawn or something.
That could be fun. Yeah, because we both have the thing where we pay.
The friendship thing.
Yeah. Okay, tea.
Slay. Okay, that's our activity.
Yeah.
Today.
It would be so funny for like the Patreon if we just like could somehow film ourselves being on each other's islands.
Streamed. Oh my gosh.
I wonder how that would work.
Streamer.
Okay, we'll have to figure it out.
Well, Seth has a streaming setup at his apartment.
Okay,
so I could do it. I don't know.
I'm thinking about you logging into like a streamer era. Like I'm thinking about, like
I'm literally like, I'm like, but I'm like, if I was ready to like stop dancing and like stop like pursuing that, I'm like, I should pursue being a Zelda speedrunner. Like that. I asked Seth if he would support me, and he said, of course.
King. That's great. Okay, yeah, honestly, that's so real.
But I'm like, maybe I should humble myself a little bit, but I feel like I have too much pride to like do a stream with 0 viewers. Like I feel like I would be like, okay, like this is embarrassing.
I feel like, isn't it what a lot of things do is when it's your first time posting a video or streaming, they'll put it out for more people to see. So you get that first time you get like 50 viewers or something, and you're like, wait, oh my god, this is amazing that people love me. And then the second time you're like, why are 2 people here?
Yeah,
I don't know. So it might be fine the first time.
Some of the like Discord channels that I'm in, they have like, it's like streamers that I watch, they have like a tab that's like, it's just called like promote yourself, and so like other people that are in that little group can like post there like, oh, I'm going live, like if anyone wants to watch. Now I've never clicked on anybody's thing, but maybe people are actually watching from there. Maybe if I posted my little link, maybe someone would come watch me.
There you go. Okay, yeah, we can figure it out. We can get your streaming career off the ground.
Streamer era incoming.
That's so funny.
I just feel like I'm fun and personable. Like I feel like people would have fun.
That's what we said with the podcast also.
Oh yeah.
And we're being paid to dust, but that's fine.
But obviously someone's watching because we got
merch. That's so funny. Okay.
People watch. They just don't always email us, but we know you guys are out there, and we
have a quiet audience, which is very sweet, but like it is also like Who's gonna break like like that weird boundary that we currently have where like no one's talking to us.
Yeah,
break the ice. That's what it is.
Okay, well, I think I'm ready to go cook my noodles. At Trader Joe's, they have these noodles that are squiggly cut.
Ooh,
squiggly knife cut noodles.
Fun.
Oh, they're so good.
Okay, yeah,
they're so good.
That sounds like a good day.
So that's what I want to eat.
So. I made banana bread yesterday, so I'm gonna be eating that.
That sounds so good.
Yeah, girl. It's like I can
baking era.
I'm doing crazy things lately. Like you don't even know.
I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have good things on the horizon.
True.
I hope everyone out there does as well. So I guess for now we want to say thanks for listening. My websites are totally bugging over here, so 1 second.
If you need me to take over.
No, okay, I got it.
Okay.
Thanks for listening to Read the Last Page. Our music and illustrations were created by the talented Sage Timothy.
If you don't know our schedule yet, we host a book club episode once a month, and this month we are reading They're Going to Love You by Meg Howrey. So if you want to join us for our spoiler-filled discussion of that book, make sure you pick it up if you haven't already, and you can look out for that episode on the first Friday of August.
Before we get to the last page, though, we want to say thanks for listening. You can find us on your podcast platform of choice, or if you'd rather watch your podcast, you can find us on YouTube at Read the Last Page. You can always email us at readthelastpagebookclub@gmail.com. And for now, we want to say bye from B
and Dan.
Bye.